intro, the whole intro. I'm not doing the nerd just because it's yeah, that's your thing. I'm just here for comedic purposes.
Oh my god.
First of all, this is the first video of 2020. First of all,
Happy
God,
New Year.
first of all, like we said earlier, we have lives, so we haven't been able to record or anything actually because we're slaves of the man, and we may not be here too much longer because y'all President Trump is going to war. So. So we gonna have to crank out as many videos as we can before they come recruit me.
But welcome back to Nerd on the Street, where nerd is the word on the street. He's being an ass and won't just say the line.
I'm gonna God. First of all, can you come up with a better line than that?
What's wrong with the line?
It's because it just sounds whack.
Okay, well, continuing on. Today, we're
So
going.
you just gonna brush off that I said it's whack?
We're gonna talk about
I smack this phone.
the Disney villains, because I have totally, apparently, my bad, forgotten about my Disnerds. I'm so sorry.
I don't think they care.
They do, because they said something about it. You know?
Oh, okay. Well, let me shut the hell up.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
we're going to do top 10
Disney
the
villains.
top Disney villains, because I don't even know if he's got 10 over here.
I mean, they're better villains than yours.
Are you sure?
Because one of your villains, y'all are really going to be offended. So let's just. Can you please start off with your list first, or your
Well,
your
can't
top?
you go first?
Oh, okay, I will go first. I mean, because
Since mine's so
yeah,
controversial.
yours is gonna be a fucking time bomb. Okay, at number 1, or I guess we should go 10 to 1.
Yeah,
It's kind of
sure.
hard to go 10 to 1, but
I mean, it's whatever you want to do.
if I was to pick number 10, I would definitely say John Smith. Sorry, not John Smith. I'm just playing. But
I mean, it was racist too, but whatever.
Sid from Toy Story. Now I don't think mine's gonna be in a particular order until I get to like the top 3. Then like those 3 are definitely gonna be in order because yeah. But Sid from Toy Story.
Why?
He was fucking sick. Like he was the complete opposite from Ed.
Okay, I mean, you act like he was like chopping off the heads of animals. They were toys.
It starts off with toys.
Does it?
Then you
'Cause I thought it
migrate.
starts
Then you
off with animals.
Then you upgrade to animals.
I don't
Then you
think so.
upgrade to people.
Or maybe you just start with animals because you're fucking crazy.
No, you gotta do the toys first. First, you go from blowing up the toys. Now you're strapping up a firecracker to your dog, your neighbor's dog, and next thing you know, you like that. Now you upgrade into fucking killing people. So he was a menace in training. Okay, thank God the toys ended him before he could start his reign of terror. Now, Number 9, Hopper from A Bug's Life. First of all, actually, what I liked about Hopper was like, that is like people's mind frame today. Like
He's like controlled chaos.
yeah, like he was, he made it very clear. Like, bro, you gotta keep your foot on these motherfuckers' necks. Don't give them time to breathe.
He was basically U.S. government.
Yes.
He was basically government.
He said, yeah.
This is my tax. You pay it to me. If you don't, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm coming for you. And I think the best line of the whole movie, like what kind of like made me stand, like what, I mean, I don't like him, but I was like, damn, he for real. When they was like, they just a few ants. Like, man, we ain't gotta, he said, oh, just a few ants. He threw the little grain. He said, did that hurt? He said, no. He threw 2 of them. He said, no. He like ripped the whole bottle off. He said, if one of them stand up, they all gonna stand up. Then we all ain't gonna eat. The fuck? We gotta stay on them motherfuckers' neck.
Right.
I said, oh my God. He's so right.
He
was
was
so right.
systematically evil.
He was so right. I definitely had Cinderella's mom. Yeah.
Stepmother.
Her stepmom and her sisters, they all one package to me because they was all doing a whole lot of sucker shit. So I got her.
Okay. Her name is Lady Tremaine.
Yeah, who cares about her name?
I mean, if you're gonna put her on there, she needs some respect as a villain. Give her name.
Fuck her thing. What Shan Yu from Mulan? I mean, he was literally taking over the country. So until he got to Mulan, and I just will never be understanding that. These motherfuckers be doing all this conquering, and then you can't. I mean, I'm not like downplaying Mulan, but one woman. You done killed all these men, and I'm not saying this in a sexist manner for all my women that's watching this, but one woman, not even specially trained at that. She really
she was pretty good.
Keyword pretty good. You're taking out generals and stuff that are really good. So okay, he was that nigga. Who else? What was I?
I think you're on 7.
Am I on? Damn, just on 7?
Yeah. You only said like 3.
Shit. I want to put Haiti in there, but he was so funny.
I mean, he's still a villain, though.
I mean, yeah, but he was funny. Right?
No.
He was a funny villain.
Okay.
I guess you could put him in there because he was funny.
You're on 6.
Now you can really put the Titans in there, really, because I think they were the real villain.
They ain't do nothing.
They not go up to Mount Olympus and wreck shop?
On the command of another god, which makes him the villain.
Whatever.
They were basically tools.
The voodoo doctor from Princess and the Frog. I mean, any motherfucker that's selling their soul, there's no hope for you, man. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Except really, really powerful. But, you know, okay.
But he still lost.
Okay, I mean,
what's the villain from Anastasia?
you are counting Anastasia?
It is a Disney movie, ain't it?
Now it is. It's actually 21st Century Fox.
Wow.
But since Disney did buy Fox, Rasputin.
He the one that had the little thing, right?
The reliquary?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was... I'm gonna have to go back and watch that movie. But...
Yeah, you do.
You're on your top 5.
For real, just 5?
You're on your top 5. Are you using Rasputin as one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on 4.
Okay. Zerg!
Really?
No, I'm not. I'm just playing. But no, Clayton from Tarzan.
Why?
You don't think he was a good villain? Like, what do you
I don't think
mean?
he was a villain at all.
They hung him.
No. He
well,
hung himself.
I know that, but
Okay.
he
hung himself.
that was dark for Disney.
Yeah, he hung himself though. But that
Doing
movie,
what?
That movie. If you're gonna put a villain from Tarzan, then it needs to be Sabor.
No.
It needs to be Sabor, because Sabor killed 2 people and a baby.
Yeah.
He killed 2 grown people and a baby.
I mean, but did Clayton not kill Kerchak?
Barely.
Barely? He shot his ass. Shot him. Shot his ass.
You're saying it like he just walked up to him and gave him headshot execution style. He would have
done that.
He was going to shoot Tarzan, and then Kerchak came in, and it was almost self-defense, protecting himself, and shot him.
Man,
Raging gorilla. But Clayton, it's very abundantly clear that Clayton is there for a specific reason: to see and catch gorillas.
No,
He's there to catch.
No.
If you're there,
fuck the C part. He didn't want to catch the gorillas.
He was there to catch gorillas. The other 2 were there to see and draw them.
And,
so he's already made it very known that he is on this expedition for one thing. And then when he gets to the gorillas, he completes his plan. Okay, well, this is what I came for. Bring your fucking cages out. Let's go.
No, because what makes him a villain is that he was hired to protect those 2. That's what he was there for.
He may have been hired to protect them,
yeah,
but he went to go catch those.
He's in my heart.
Okay, it's your list.
Damn, whom I got 3 left.
Yes, you're
My
on your
top
top 3
three.
now. We just talked about this.
I know. I gotta think. I got the top 2 right here in my mind because they like my favorite movies, and I gotta look at who's gonna be number 3. That fucking bear from Toy Story 3.
Okay.
What's his name?
I don't know. I didn't watch Toy Story 3. Get the fuck in the car.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. The bear from Toy Story 3, he literally turned the daycare into a prison.
Okay.
And he almost killed my niggas.
Yeah, when he was like putting them in the furnace.
Yeah. But you never watched it though. Okay. Kaori's looking for a new co-host, y'all. So if y'all want to interview
No,
for a
she's
job,
not.
yeah, she is.
She's
But
not.
my top 2, that number 2. I mean, and these are probably interchangeable, but they're not really interchangeable to me because I just feel like, I mean, Jafar's number 2. Yeah, I said it. Jafar's number 2 because he was a fucking evil ass bitch, and he would have went through anybody to get that lamp. He told them to throw Aladdin off the cliff and make sure he don't come back. Whenever you kill somebody, mafia style, like you tie rocks to his head and you drop him at the end of swimming with the fishes, it came from Jafar.
Okay.
And my number 1. That motherfucker Scar, bruh. He hurt me as a child. I got a brother. So it hurt me. When he killed his brother, and then he went to kill his nephew. Nephew came back, and he's like, oh,
So
I thought you were alive.
so you talking about kill somebody mafia style. Then why aren't we talking about Scar? Scar sent the hyenas.
Why don't you think he's number 1? He's number 1.
Okay, but mafia style came from Lion King. Jafar just happened to watch the shit.
Why do you
was
think?
like, I like that
why do you
idea.
think Scar's number 1? He was really that nigga. He was really a real goon out here. He was trying to.
He's your number 1.
He was trying to end them niggas.
Yeah, he's your number 1.
And then Simba came back and he tried to guilt trip Simba. Like, you know you killed your daddy, right? He's like, Simba, like, no, I ain't mean to. Then he went in, I killed your daddy, nigga. Like, damn. Like, you bragging about killing your brother? You're evil. So, yes, that's my top 10. From 3 to 1 is the top 3, and the rest of the 7 are interchangeable. But, yeah.
Okay. Oh, is it my turn now?
Is anybody else in the car?
Okay, so
Hello?
my list is very slightly different and apparently controversial. So at number 10, I have Cruella DeVille. While she is my girl. That's my girl, she funny.
Yeah, she was bougie.
She was. But I have Cruella at number 10 because she was crazy and completely and totally into like the animal cruelty and will do anything for a fucking real ass fur coat. But she didn't actually do anything except dog nap 15 puppies.
And
No, she bought the other ones.
But what was she about to do with them puppies?
I said she didn't do it.
They didn't give her a chance to do it.
Exactly. She was gonna, but she didn't. So she didn't actually do anything except dog nap 15 puppies. She bought the other ones, and then that was that. Your phone.
You just got the rest of this already?
No.
Okay. How about
Okay. So then, on my number 9, I have Ratcliffe from Pocahontas. Racist. Greedy. And he shot John Smith, who, when I was like 4, was totally my boyfriend.
Of course.
Shut up. He shot him even after they were like, you know, we totally don't want to have like a war with you, and you know, just racist. These white men are dangerous. That was that.
But she was okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just could not. I couldn't get into Kocoum. He just wasn't. I am now. I love Kocoum.
Oh, yeah.
But John Smith at the time.
Yeah, John Smith.
Yeah. Anyway, and then of course Cinderella's stepmother, Lady Tremaine. When I was little, she was like the creepiest person I had ever met in my life. Like, not like physically met, but
yeah, like
the scariest person I had ever seen, like an old person. She made me afraid of old people, like old people with cats. I was just like old people with cats, like sit in their what kind of bed is that?
I don't know.
They sit in their like little covered bed in the dark, stirring tea. With their fucking demon cat. And then when Cinderella was singing to herself and they like darkened the picture except for her eyes, I was gonna lose it.
Oh
She was horrifying to me. And then she was just so mean. She was so mean. And it's like I almost feel like she killed Cinderella's dad.
I wouldn't have been surprised if she
I wouldn't have either.
But
I do like the Grimm fairy tale where the sister tried to fit into the slipper. The sister tried to fit into the slipper, so one of them cut off her heel, and the other one cut off her big toe.
I didn't even know that.
I did. I have that book in there.
That was pretty. That's pretty serious. Like the slipper's bloody now.
Yeah. So, and they were trying to like use the blood to like slip in there and make it fit. Yeah, it's gross. Number 7 is Hades. Like I said earlier, Hades was the criminal mastermind behind everything. So he was making deals all over the place, which were shady ass deals, and the deal got Meg killed.
Yeah.
Like, he got her killed, but then it also made Hercules a god. So he's welcome. And he was funny.
As hell.
He would be, if like future generations were to watch Hercules, he would be like the gay friend, Megara's gay friend. Ursula is my number 6. Ursula. I don't know if I would really have Ursula as a villain for real. I would understand, like, I understand some of her shit. But then again...
You here to relate to these motherfuckers, okay?
But then again, Ariel, little smart-ass 16-year-old dumb bitch, didn't even fucking read the goddamn contract. She just signed.
Well, I think, okay, first of all, who really reads the contract?
Okay, but
if someone's telling you, like, this is going to happen, this is what it is, you need to sign right here. Like,
okay, and then she got mad talking about, okay, you lost your voice. Okay, which is what she told you in the song. If you were listening, she basically sung the contract.
I mean, yeah, she did.
And you didn't listen, and you still signed.
Well, remember, hold on, we are saying that she's 16.
16-year-old child. Yes.
And yeah, so she just go. Oh, I just want that white dick. Like, that's all. I mean, I'm sorry for saying that, YouTube. Sorry, but that's what she was saying. Like, I want that white. I want it. Can't have it.
Wanted a man.
I can't have it if I got fins.
I would dare not give up being a fucking mermaid for a dude.
You know what it's like to be a mermaid.
Yes. Anyway.
Just something you tell me.
If you don't already know, can't tell you. Queen Grimhilda is my number 5. And the only reason, because at first she was my number 10. And I had to move her up because I got touched in the house. I was watching Snow White the other day on Disney Plus. Shout out to Disney Plus. Y'all fine. Anyway, I was watching Snow White the other day. And I realized that she hired a hunter to go kill this 15, 16-year-old girl because she's prettier than her. And she wanted him to cut out the girl's heart and put it in a box. and bring it to her.
What was I gonna do?
And not only that, but that's like, it was like her stepdaughter. I'm not really sure what it is with Disney and step parents, but none of the step parents like their kids, like their stepkids. They hate all of their kids.
That's kind of true.
Sorry. Anyway, so
Cut that part out.
yeah. So then when she finds out that it's a pig's heart, and the mirror is
How
like,
did she find that out?
the mirror tells her that she's holding the heart of a pig. When she goes and asks him, she's bragging, like, the hunter did exactly what I said and gave me her heart. And he's like, what you hold is the heart of a pig. And then she gets mad.
Oh.
And I'm like, I feel like it smells like pork, but maybe you didn't open the box.
Well, yeah. Why would I open up a box?
I mean, but if you asked me to bring you the box with a heart in it, then aren't you gonna look and make sure I did it? I could have just brought you an empty ass box.
Okay, first of all, you know the box ain't empty.
I could have brought you a box with a rock in it. You have no idea.
You know how
what the fuck
rocks
I brought
feel.
you. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Oh my God, you being unrealistic. Like if someone,
You're being unrealistic. Why wouldn't you open the box?
I'm pretty sure you can smell the fucking dying heart through the
so
box.
I feel like if you are smelling the box, the heart in the box, it would start to smell like bacon. Okay.
Okay, now you're just really bacon. Really?
Anyway.
Do you know what a human heart smells like?
Yeah. It smells real nasty.
How do you know that?
Taking classes.
What classes?
Anatomy.
When?
Why?
When did you do this?
Why?
What do you mean why? Because I just need to know.
When we took anatomy and physiology when I was in high school.
Really? So you cut out somebody's heart?
No. They did like sample hearts. Like we brought the sample hearts to school. Then we cut out cat hearts. And I know what a cat heart smells like too.
Oh, okay. Did it smell the
I
same?
know what a pig heart smells like too, because we had to do that in biology 1.
Really? It did smell like bacon.
Yeah, it smelled like.
You're lying.
It smelled like fucking pork.
I bet it did.
Continuing on. So.
Look at that box, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm still on Grimhilda. So then she does some black magic and turns herself ugly as shit and poisons an apple. And all of this still because the girl is prettier than her.
Yes.
And not for any other reason. Not that she stole a cow, wore your shoes, broke a jewel, but because she's prettier.
That's how shallow people are.
That is petty as fuck, and that's why she's number 5. My number 4 is Shan Yu, because he killed an entire village of people, including children, and left her doll on the ground.
That's what happens when
He
you're...
killed a whole village.
Yeah.
He killed like a whole battalion. Killed a lot of soldiers. And then like in the beginning, when now all of China knows you're here, he definitely threw that guy off the wall.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
He definitely killed that guy. And then, you know, he gets in front of the emperor, and the emperor basically tells him to go fuck himself. So, you know.
He said, well, I'm going to end your ass.
Am I on? Okay, so now I'm in my top 3. There you go. Thank you. Okay. My number 3 is the one and only Maleficent. Let me tell you how petty this bitch is. So she puts a spell on this on this baby. She puts a spell on this baby that when she, before her 16th birthday, she's supposed to prick her finger and fall into a deep sleep. Okay, so she curses a baby who has actually done nothing for her simply because she was not invited to the party. Mind you, the coronation of any prince, princess, any royalty is a public event, which means anybody can go.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't invited to something that everyone in the kingdom can go to. Like, it's not an invitation type thing. Like, everyone's automatically supposed to be there.
Right.
And she was not invited. So, she cursed the child for no reason other than, you didn't invite me to her fucking party. So, fuck all of y'all.
And she did it.
Yeah.
See.
She really did. My number 2 is Scar. And my number 2 is Scar simply because of my number 1. My number 2 and my number 1 can be interchangeable depending on the mood that I'm in. But typically when I do my top villains, Scar is number 2. Yes, he did kill his brother and then attempted to kill his nephew.
Like he was finna kill his nephew.
Yes.
I knew he would have knocked off the mama.
Yeah, right. Sarabi would have whooped his ass. Anyway.
Maybe.
My number 1 is Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Why? Okay. This man committed murder. Racist. It was a racist hate crime that he did on the church steps in front of a priest. He killed this lady, thinking that she stole goods because she's colored, and that's what they do, is colored people steal. So she has stolen goods. He chases her, kills her on the church steps in front of a priest, then takes her baby and finds out that the baby is deformed and ugly and tries to kill it. Until the priest is like, you ain't committing no more murders on my fucking steps. So, you're not allowed
so let me get this right. It was okay when he killed your mom, but you can't kill his baby.
You've already killed somebody. I can't allow another one. So, don't kill that one. And he's like, raise it as your own. I'm supposed to be stuck with this ugly thing? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to manipulate the fuck out of it and make it think that everything in the world hates it. Which is exactly what he did. He manipulated him for 20 years. Up until the point where he meets Esmeralda and his, like, brainwashing kinda gets melted away. Then when he meets Esmeralda, he's, like, horny as fuck and almost kind of, like, rapes her in the church. Let's be real. Had his hands around her neck and all that shit. And tries to, like, get her to be like, you know, be mine type shit. Yeah. So then when he's like horny in his building and he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to just find her and I'm gonna force her to be with me, he almost kills a family. He basically does. He puts these people on house arrest and then tries to burn their house down with them in it. Then he shoots. He has Phoebus shot for saving said family while he's still on his racist manhunt for this female, locking up all the gypsies. And then when he finally gets a hold of her and she's like, fuck you, I don't want to be with you, he tries to burn her ass at the stake.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
But that's not all. When she gets rescued, he then tries to, like, she's, you know, kind of unconscious from smoke inhalation from almost being burned alive. He tries to stab Quasimodo in the back with his knife. Then when she comes, you know, to, like, when she becomes conscious, he picks up his sword and tries to, like, behead her. And then tries to kill them both over a thing of lava, which, by the way, he got the whole entire church and most of the city set on fire.
All for some pussy.
All for a girl that did not want anything to do with him.
Pussy. See, I keep telling y'all I'm in them gypsies for real, man. I need that.
That is why he is my number 1. He was fucking crazy. And my honorable mention.
I'm about to say, what is that? Okay, I was like that. I thought someone flashing the flashlight.
I don't know. My honorable mention is what he's talking about is about to blow everybody's mind or whatever. Peter Pan is a fucking villain, and I don't give a shit about what anybody has to say about it. Peter Pan he's a kidnapper.
He's not a kidnapper. The only thing he did was tell these kids, hey.
What else do you tell a child to get them to go with you?
He didn't force them.
Neither do kidnappers who want, you want some candy? come get in my van.
No, kidnappers, like, they literally take in kids are crying. Oh,
No, they're
none
not.
of them kids were crying.
You
All
don't
those
know.
kids
The Lost
love.
Boys-
All those kids love
Oh my
Neverland.
God.
Like, hey, you could be a kid forever. Oh yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Eat
all
candy
right.
all day. Yeah, I'm with it.
That sounds exactly like what a kidnapper would say.
Okay.
Racist. What makes the red man red? What the fuck kind of shit is this? Native American war cries? What is going on?
You're paying homage.
All of the Native Americans were ugly and big nosed, except for Tiger Lily. Sexist.
How? How was he sexist?
Did you not see the beginning with how he was acting with Wendy?
How was he acting? He wanted that.
No, he didn't. She's trying to talk to him. He's telling her what to do, how to do this, and then girls talk too much. Shut your ass up.
First of all, Peter was just being
And
Peter.
womanizer.
You can't be bold.
Yes, you can.
You can't be bold.
Yes, you can. Tinkerbell. And then
What about Tinkerbell? Because she was on him hard. She was on Tinkerbell hard. He was on Tinkerbell hard.
he was disrespectful as fuck to Tinkerbell. Let's not play.
Okay, first of all,
And then when it came to the mermaids, then is Peter, and mean as fuck. He's mean as fuck to Wendy. I don't know why she even. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he slept with almost all of the fucking mermaids.
What, first of all, I don't. We okay. Now
And
we're taking this apart.
attempted. Let's go. He's an attempted murderer. He almost killed Captain Hook, but instead of killing Captain Hook, let me just cut off your fucking hand and feed it to the crocodile.
Really? So we got empathy for Captain Hook. Now?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Let me guess, he's a hero.
But you know what?
Captain Hook is really an undercover hero story,
no, he's
right?
not.
He's
Because Captain Hook shot somebody off the top of the mast for singing. Shot him dead in the face and into the water.
Exactly.
So I'm not saying that Captain Hook is a good guy. He's an honorable mention though. But Peter Pan is fucking evil. I don't care.
You need help.
Okay. Yzma is an honorable mention. She definitely would have killed Cusco if she put the potion in the drink herself, instead of relying on Crunk to do it.
Oh my god.
You know, because he pulled extractive llama as opposed to the poison, and all of her labels look the same. She thinks probably.
They actually.
But
really,
they really
actually, all
did
her
it.
potions look the same.
But they had labels on them. Like they had labels on the shelf, so all you had to do was pick it up. So I'm pretty sure the one that looks like a llama.
First of all, he should no. I mean, I think she needs to invest in like better labels.
Or
because the
she
labels
could've
had
listed
it was a
herself.
two-sided label, and like the label that he picked up, it was like folded down, so it looked like a skull. Then she
Right.
like, wait, what?
Crunk is an idiot. So I think if she just
Well, maybe
did
she
it
needed to pick
herself-
better henchmen. Like,
maybe she just needed to do it herself. If she had did it herself, she definitely would have killed him. Instead of turning him and the plant, the cactus plant, over there into a llama.
Right.
But who else we have? Was that all my honorable mentions?
That was all of them. Yeah.
Well, I did say I was going to put Sharon Bogg on there, but he didn't really do anything. The only reason I was only going to put him there because he was like actually Satan. Like he's actually a demon.
Okay, 11 o'clock. I gotta
Yeah.
go to the liquor store.
Gotta go to the liquor store. God, you sound like an alcoholic. But that is our top 20. Hopper is my honorable mention.
I think he was on your list.
I took him off the list
Oh,
to
okay.
put Lady Tremaine on there. He was on my list, but he's an honorable mention. And since Anastasia is a Disney movie now, Rasputin is also an honorable mention. I do have an honorable mention from Princess Mononoke. And
I don't think I've seen that. I've heard of it though. I've never seen it though.
it is a Disney movie. It's a great Disney anime. Lady Eboshi.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely a villain. Fuck that. She shot the forest spirit and cut its head.
It'll be okay.
She took his head.
It'll be okay.
It was really sad. But But that is it for our Disney villain show. If you want to write about who your favorite Disney villains are, just let us know.
And you can comment, like, subscribe on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Nerd on the Street. Follow the group follow our Facebook group, Nerd on the Street. Follow us on IG. Everything is
Nerd on the Street.
Yeah.
IG is Nerd on the Street channel.
Yeah. So let us know. I think we'll have more content coming. We have a few animes to break down and compare and contrast and stuff like that. Because some people
are just
view of certain animes are kind of misconstrued.
That's
So
right.
we're gonna
It's okay. You're allowed to have different opinions about things.
There's just some things that are facts, though.
There
How
are
about we
some
start?
things that are opinions. Though.
Okay, I'm gonna just get out the car now.
I'm
going to get out the car
You're
now.
being super extra.
Because you're disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful.
Okay, I'm getting out the car now. Fuck.
Thanks for coming back to Nerd on the Street. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.